Welcome back to Hidden Wisdom Academy Biology. In today's lecture, we'll study the internal structure of the flower, a key part of plant anatomy. You'll learn how flowers help in reproduction, how dicot and monocot flowers differ, and how these topics appear in exams. By the end, you'll understand floral anatomy, ovary types, and their importance. Also, don't miss our daily NET MCQs and PYQ series for quick revision. So, get your notes ready, let's begin our journey on the anatomy of the flower. As always, in this slide you can see the syllabus and PYQ topics with their years, so you know what to expect in your exams. In a dicot flower like hibiscus, all four floral parts, calyx, corolla, androecium, and gynoecium, are present, making it a complete and bisexual flower. The sepals are green and fused to form the calyx, while the petals are brightly colored and show twisted arrangement. The stamens are many and joined by their filaments. This is called the monadelphous condition. The carpels are fused to form a superior ovary with axile placentation, where ovules are attached along the central axis. Each ovule has the nucellus, integuments, and embryo sac. This is the typical structure of a dicot flower, simple, complete, and designed for reproduction. As in a monocot flower like lily, all floral parts are in multiples of 3, this is called trimerous. Instead of separate sepals and petals, there are 6 tepals forming the perianth. There are 6 stamens with free filaments and 2 lobed anthers that open lengthwise. The gynoecium has 3 fused carpels forming a superior ovary with 3 chambers and axile placentation. The flower is radially symmetrical and hypogynous, meaning the ovary is above other parts. Examples include lily and onion, both typical monocot flowers. Let's compare monocot and dicot flowers. Monocots, like lily, have parts in multiples of 3, while dicots, like hibiscus, have parts in 4s or 5s. Monocots have tepals forming a perianth, dicots have separate sepals and petals. Both can be radially symmetrical, but some dicots are zygomorphic. The ovary in monocots is usually 3-carpelled and superior, while dicots show more variation. Examples: lilium for monocots and hibiscus for dicots. Let's see the functions of flower parts. The calyx, sepals, protects the bud. The corolla, petals, attracts pollinators with color and fragrance. The androecium, stamens, produces pollen, the male gametes. The gynoecium, carpels/pistils, receives pollen and contains ovules that become seeds. The receptacle and pedicel support the flower and attach it to the stem. These functions are important for questions on flowers and reproduction. If you want to learn it in detail, check our playlist on morphology of flowering plants or search Morphology of Flower by Hidden Wisdom Academy Biology. Let's practice few questions to test your knowledge. Let's start with question 1. Which of the following statements about a dicot flower is correct? This is a PYQ from NET 2024. Option A, floral parts in multiples of 3. Option B, ovary is always inferior. Option C, androecium may be monadelphous or diadelphous. Option D, tepals form the perianth. Explanation. Let's go step by step. Option A is incorrect because dicots have floral parts in 4s or 5s, not in 3s. Option B is wrong since dicot flowers usually have a superior ovary. Option C is correct since in dicot flowers, the androecium can either be monadelphous, as seen in hibiscus, or diadelphous, as in the pea plant. Option D is incorrect because tepals are a feature of monocots. So, option C is the correct answer, that is androecium may be monadelphous or diadelphous. Now, let's move to question 2. Explain the transverse section of a dicot flower, hibiscus, given below. 1. Calyx. 2. Corolla. 3. Stamens, androecium. 4. Pistil, gynoecium. 5. Ovary. Explanation. For a transverse section of a dicot flower like hibiscus, start from the outside. The calyx protects the bud, while the corolla lies just inside it to attract pollinators. The stamens, forming the androecium, are often monadelphous, with filaments united. At the center lies the pistil, which is multicarpellary and syncarpous, with a superior ovary. Inside the ovary, the ovules are arranged along the axis in axile placentation. Here are some common mistakes to avoid in flower anatomy. Don't confuse tepals with petals. Tepals are only in monocots. Always check if the ovary is superior or inferior. Label stamens carefully. Monadelphous and diadelphous are different. Don't forget the type of placentation inside the ovary. Remember floral parts. Monocots have parts in 3s, dicots in 4s or 5s. Note the symmetry. Monocots are usually radial, dicots can be radial or bilateral. Avoiding these mistakes will help you score better in exams theory and diagrams. That's the end of our lecture on flower anatomy. We learned about dicot and monocot flowers, the functions of floral parts, and some practice questions. Next, we'll study seed anatomy, dicot and monocot seeds, seed coat, cotyledons, endosperm, their functions, adaptations, and practical tips. Revise flower anatomy and get ready for seeds. Also, don't miss our daily biology podcast. We're nearing the 100th episode. Something special is coming, so stay tuned. See you in the next lecture.